Hey guys, so this is our first podcast, and today we're going to be talking about anime. So, our first topic will be our big or the big three, in our opinions for anime. So,
Is that like big three only in shonen or just like in any genre?
Is
Or
it?
the
Yeah, is it?
same
I was
either
about to ask. Is
way.
it personal top three or is it like the big
we'll
three?
start off with everyone um the big three, and then we'll get into personal big three
All right.
I feel like there's only two options.
What do
for
you
the
mean? There's
set
one
three.
traditional option.
There is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
only
One
one
Piece,
option for the big three. It's
One
One
Piece,
Piece
Naruto,
and
and then
Bleach.
Bleach.
Dragon Ball Z.
And
No,
Bleach.
No,
Whoa.
Dragon
Listen,
Ball Z. I'm
no,
Dragon
you
Ball
you
Z.
can you can
No,
fight
actually,
Dragon Ball
no.
Z.
Marty, start with your big three, and then we'll run through it.
Okay, so my big three is Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece.
Right. Okay. Because in my opinion, there are three big threes of shonen. There's the old big three, the
Yeah.
the big three, and then the new gen big three. The old big three is Dragon Ball, Cowboy Bebop, and Yu Yu Hakusho. Right. The big three is the traditional Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. And then the new gen big three is gonna be like I don't know, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and something. I don't know.
Clover.
I feel
Black Clover, sure.
JoJo. Not
JoJo is
Demon
not a
Slayer.
Of
shonen.
course,
Not Demon
I think
Slayer.
those would be better.
Demon Slayer is literally the most popular manga of 2020.
I know, but I still
it's not.
I don't know
Not
why.
anime though.
Yeah, I can't say for Demon Slayer to be part of the big three for the sole reason that
That's too new.
yeah it's,
It's
no,
too
not
new.
even that's too new. It's I I want to say that's too short to be part of the big three because
Uh,
it also has like
Oh
it
yeah.
seems it just seems too short. It's like what 26 episodes like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
true.
is that the whole series? Is 26 episodes?
Well,
No,
there's
that's
a
so
movie
far.
and a
now.
second season coming out.
That's in
second
like
season.
2022. So
Yeah, that's
Nah.
late 2020 and 2022.
So what would the wait? So do you guys agree on what I was saying about the old
Yeah,
and then
I
big three?
personally agree.
So then
because,
what?
like,
Who?
Well, if it's the new generation of the big three, or like the new big three, then like we have to give them time to like develop and like become as big as the other
yeah,
like more well-known big three.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true too.
So like I feel like it's unfair to call Demon Slayer short because it's still like coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I thought
new.
the manga was like over. Like I thought it was done with.
The manga's still coming out. I think I just saw
Oh,
it.
really?
It's just far. It's just far in.
I would say Attack on Titan.
Is Attack on Titan a shonen? I don't
It's
know.
not as new though. It's not as new as
Mm-hmm.
on the other ones.
Where are we
I
considering?
mean, how old is Boku no?
Well,
Hero?
Boku no Pico?
BNHA.
My Hero's been on TV
My Hero,
since
yeah.
2015.
21.
Yeah, I think 2015.
AOT.
2015 for Attack on Titan. So
Yeah, Attack on Titan is
Yeah.
like
Okay.
And
around
it's still going on too. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
Although
can
there's a lot of big shonen like that's new to talk about. Like there's even Doctor Stone and like Promised Neverland. They're both they're all shonen and they're pretty big.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put them on the same scale as the ones we've mentioned.
Yeah, true.
They're
Well,
good, they're-
Promised Neverland actually sold more than My Hero this year, which is mad.
Yeah, but that's for the manga. The manga's really
Yeah.
popular. Like, very, very popular.
Is the anime not as popular?
the anime is like one
It was
season.
it's
one
nowhere near
episode.
as mainstream as.
Oh.
The manga.
Maybe
Yeah.
when it was coming out, it was like there, but now it's no one knows about it.
Yeah, no one talks about the anime.
Yeah,
And also,
even
there's
though
a whole
it's
different community for manga readers versus anime.
Exactly.
Okay.
But damn, I didn't know we were getting statistics. The fuck. Okay.
Well, I don't know. It's,
No, that's totally fine. Yeah. Okay. So, what was like? I guess let's give two sets of top three. We'll go like the now and then like the older, if you will,
two? Well, I mean, okay.
or like
Because-
one from each. One from each.
Because if you're only gonna split it to two, then you're always gonna have that argument of Dragon Ball Z is gonna be in the same big three as Naruto and One Piece because they're old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
true.
like Bleach was extremely big by the same time that Naruto was big, right?
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball was still a bit older than that. That's why I split into three instead of two.
But like Bleach was like a lot more popular back then. It got a lot less popular
yeah,
coming in the
Yeah.
like the earlier age, just because it had so many filler episodes,
yeah,
so it lost
exactly.
a lot of popularity.
hmm That's why I would argue for Dragon Ball Z to be part of the top three and not
Bleach.
Bleach.
Right. Yeah, I would say that
The same.
if you want to group Bleach and Dragon Ball into the same time group, then definitely Dragon Ball is more popular than Bleach. Like that's not even contestable.
hmm
We also gotta see that we might think that, but most
Yeah,
of the community
yeah.
would say One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, because that's really just like the
OG.
Well, yeah, that's the core big three. Like when anyone talks about the big three, it's that.
Okay, hold
But
on.
in terms of
Let's
popularity-
all of us, let's come clean. Who has actually seen all of those?
I've
I have
Out of
never
the
watched
big three.
Naruto, One Piece, or Dragon Ball.
over Bleach.
Bleach, I got into the beginning, and then I was just told about how it kind of goes downhill. So I was like, not worth the investment.
Okay, so I've
We can
only
all
watched
agree
Naruto.
Naruto is good.
Yeah, and I only know what happens in Dragon Ball Z because Gab told me in a French class.
perfect.
Exactly.
How about those like YouTube like just playlists of
Explanations?
yeah.
Yeah,
Death battles? Death battles?
Death battle.
Yo, there's
Not
an
the Death
Obi-Wan
Battle.
and
Oh, they're so
Kakashi
good.
one.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the trending page.
Fucking Obi-Wan won somehow.
How?
I
Wait,
know.
Obi-Wan
So much
won.
better. So much stronger.
Come
He won
on,
against
bro.
who?
Kakashi.
Obi-Wan won
IG guy.
against Kakashi.
Like,
What?
it's every form of Dude, they put in one of Kakashi's special moves as a 1,000 death thing. The ass poke.
Hey,
1,000
hey.
years of
Are you
pain.
fucking serious? Wait,
Yeah.
That shit lethal though.
what skills
That
does
is
Obi-Wan
lethal.
have? He's just a swords guy, right?
Yeah, but he also has a
The
sword.
force? Oh,
Like,
Yes, the
at
force.
the end-
Okay, Kakashi has a perfect Susanoo.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, he's not able to use that because they argued that was
Okay.
only available for that one fight during
Well,
Obito's
if you're gonna
duel.
talk about every form of Kakashi, then like dual Mangekyou Sharingan six pads is a form of Kakashi.
Oh yes, but other than that one part, he
But-
has every ability. So they just
Okay,
took
that's
away the
fine.
most OP part of him and then said everything.
Okay,
else
that's fine, but
allowed.
he still does have Kamui, even on a even in base.
Yeah,
like-
but they use
apparently-
comic stuff for Obi-Wan, meaning he's OP.
Yeah.
Wait,
They use
the biggest
comic
what?
stuff
his
for
reaction
anyone.
time
No.
is too fast.
Because like Kakashi's like lightning speed, bro. Like the freaking Chidori or
No, he's
lightning
faster.
blade. Obi-Wan is faster.
Yeah,
Okay,
a
I didn't
Jedi's
know that.
instincts are apparently faster than his Kamui, so he just dodged it easily.
Really?
And
The
then for
hell?
the final slash, they both went into each other, but Obi-Wan said, like, trust in the Force, and it guided him to a win. To victory.
What?
That makes no
That's-
sense. I don't.
yeah, that's
I
cool.
really don't understand. But
And
okay,
also
sure.
they said chakra is as an internal force, so there's a limit, whereas the force is external. Which that
Okay,
makes
but
sense.
does is there any technique in the Force other than just swinging the sword around? Like, there's no jutsu, like
the
fireball.
force is
Yeah.
literally just pushing people and seeing the future.
Okay, well that's pretty
No,
strong.
you can do.
Pain had the
both
Force pretty
things.
much, right? And and Pain totally dicked on Kakashi, so.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
This kind of like deviated, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, a little bit.
It's fine though. It's fine though. Like,
Just pose the next question.
yeah, for sure. So, the next question. I guess we did talk about old versus new, but let's get into it more in depth. Like, I know Sam, I'm pretty sure you're more of like the older style of anime.
Yeah, I just like the way it looks more a bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's all personal preference and everything. So like,
Yeah.
what is everyone's like preference between the two?
You know what I learned about old versus new? Old is more about like apocalyptic and like what caused the apocalypse. Like that's like a big theme I've seen from like all the ones I've watched. But like the new anime, I like the art style more and just like they have a lot. I think it's more variety just because of the sheer amount of new ones.
hmm
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I guess that it makes sense because like that is old. It's old.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
now stuff's
Mhm.
still coming out.
It ain't coming out no more.
Thank you, sir.
See, which is why I'm saying we need a Yu Yu Hakusho remake, dude. Same as Hunter x Hunter.
Hey, for
It
real.
needs to happen.
I
It
would
needs to
be
happen.
willing to
Yeah,
watch
I know
that.
there's gonna be a lot more people who's gonna watch Yu Yu Hakusho if it wasn't old style.
Yeah, it's really the
Yeah.
art. Sometimes art just throws you off from even watching something. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
me, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Well, like
that
a good example of that is when Dragon Ball Super was like relatively new. The art, like some of the artwork was like very shoddy and like a lot. It got a lot of discrimination. But like if you look at it now, it has like some of the
Discrimination.
best. Yeah, it has like some of the best animation.
Hmm.
Like
I
art
watched
styles
that
and stuff.
what was it? The Vegeta and Goku sex versus Broly.
Oh,
That was crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Which
I
one?
actually haven't seen that, but like yeah.
Gogeta or
Gogeta? Yeah, it's Gogeta.
are we talking about anime?
Gogeta versus Broly.
Oh, never mind. No, yeah.
which one's Broly?
The
the big-
big guy with green hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, of
dude.
Oh,
course.
Piccolo.
Yeah.
Of
Ah
course.
yes, clarinet.
Dude, I love Pickle Rick, man. Like honestly,
Pickle Rick.
Dragon Ball Z.
Correct.
Dude, honestly, Bulma kind of thick though.
No cap.
Is Bulma a
No
dude?
cap.
Or is that
What?
Vegeta's
No,
wife?
it's Vegeta's wife.
It's a blue hair chick?
Oh.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that
she's
answers
got
the
blue hair,
Wait.
and I like her.
Bruh, what's her name? Freaking Naru, whatever. From
What?
the. Never mind. Well,
Naruto.
Are you asking about Naruto?
yeah. My favorite blue hair
Mom?
girl, Naruto.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let's just move on to waifus then, honestly.
Oh,
Go.
okay, yeah, we can. Yeah, we
Uh,
can do
Who's
Bro,
person your favorite
Asuna.
waifu? Asuna, of course.
No,
Hey,
Hinata,
don't-
bro. Hinata.
no.
Yo,
Are
no,
we
Wait, you're
allowed-
actually gonna say Hinata? Really?
I mean, I don't know,
Are we,
bro.
are we talking just anime or like manga
anime.
or
Yo, hold on. What about
Doki Doki?
Yeah, Doki Doki.
Are we allowed
oh,
that?
man.
I mean,
Okay,
you know,
let's
whatever.
say
whatever
Doki. We can allow Doki Doki in this conversation.
I mean,
Yeah,
The-
in waifu.
whatever
The goth
says.
girl with the knife.
Toga?
Yuri,
guys,
you forgot her
we are
name?
underage. We are underage, so we're like we can pick. We can say that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
True.
true.
So I'm going for Toga because like
You like Toga? Okay.
Toga, dude, Toga can become like Cammy, the other most attractive girl in the show.
Hey, yes,
She
okay, but like you could have
freaky.
just picked Cammy.
No,
Okay.
Toga, 'cause
shit.
she can be all.
Wait. Is this out of only like how attractive they are, or like personality?
No,
Both,
everything.
everything.
Everything. And Toga, really?
Dude.
Okay. And Adonis is bringing up a picture of Killua.
I mean, like young Killua is adorable, bro.
Bro, are you going for a guy? Dude,
Hold on.
Dude, you're telling me you watched My Hero and your like waifu is not like Jiro or Uraraka or something? You
I don't
serious?
get you people with Uraraka. I'm going to be dead ass with you.
Dude, What about the one with the chest in the middle, like the hole in her
Yeah,
chest?
Are you
Yaru-
talking about literally every
Yeah,
female
of
in
course.
anime?
with the chest in the middle.
With the chest in the back. I'm sorry, I'm going with the chest in the back. Nah. Like what? But no. I hear she's like a big waifu. Like it's between.
Yeah, she is.
I heard her and then Toga. That's like the big two. And then
Oh,
sometimes
wait,
My
the girl
Hero,
with the
yeah.
chest in the middle.
Okay, buddy.
Wait,
meant
no.
the
I want to
hole in
hear
the
who
middle.
Gab's waifu is. Like, on God.
Hey, dude, serious question though. Are these actually your waifus or are you just...
No. We
Me.
haven't been serious. I think Duho was serious with
For
Asuna.
me, yeah, Asuna.
I did host. Dude.
Yeah.
I think
So,
I'm
okay,
feeling
serious
that.
answers now. Serious answers now. Gab, go for it.
I don't have a serious answer for
You serious? Okay.
Are you serious?
What about Mikasa?
Whoa.
No, that's you.
Dude, she'll kill a man. That bitch will
Okay.
literally
Yeah,
kill you.
exactly.
Toga will kill
That
a
chick
man.
will literally kill you. Alright,
She's
shit,
loyal.
Toga.
She ain't never gonna cheat. She kills monsters for you.
Bro, she's a sim.
She's just
Yo.
For you though, that's good.
No, but Gab doesn't care. Gab
I don't care.
Marty, let's hear it.
Who's that blue hair chick from Yu Yu
Oh.
Hakusho? The wizard?
Oh, Botan?
Botan, bro. Yeah, hell yeah.
Botan.
I'll
Okay,
search-
okay. I vibe
I'll
with that.
just put the
like
waifus
Botan. I
on
like
screen.
Botan.
I'll put the waifus.
Best personality, no
I
cap.
don't think it. How you know
Botan is kind of an idiot, but
Yo,
that's cool.
yeah.
Botan voice.
Do
Yeah,
you not
she-
know how to spell Botan?
Yo, I look how I
It's
Like
spell
the
sound it
rice,
out, sound
like
it out,
the
sound it
rice,
out.
man.
Button.
Sound it out.
But-
Oh, brother.
Botan.
Oh,
Oh,
brother.
yeah, she
Jack, let's hear it.
adorable. Okay.
What? Whose?
What's
Your
your
waifu,
waifu?
Jack.
What's mine?
Yeah, man. Of all the anime you've ever watched.
Could it also be from a manga? Cause like,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, from a manga.
okay, from Rosary Vampire the manga,
Oh,
gotta go with
shit.
Framoka. Cause like,
Wait, but what makes it different from the? Fuck, man.
dude, they are so different.
Yo, this is scum.
Did you
Okay.
switch up kettle?
Shut
Bro,
up.
one's in black and white. One's in black and
Coffee
white.
maker.
Okay, wait.
Coffee
Okay,
maker.
which one? Which? Are we talking white hair mocha or well? I guess like her as a person, cause this.
I mean, no, in the manga they're both.
Yeah, well, even in the anime, they're both.
No. Dude, there's a difference. Big
No,
fat
they're the
difference.
same person, except this one's a dom, this one's like a simp. But like,
If no, you're Domadon.
bro, I swear.
No, on the manga, the hairs get mixed,
Oh,
and they're kind of the same person.
oh, that's cute.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
wait,
sorry.
Hold on. Yo, spoiler warning, I guess, before we continue.
Oh yeah,
I guess that's important. Okay,
Yo,
Mocha
Adonis,
first-
we didn't hear who yours was, though.
Bro, I mean, I'm a man of many women, obviously.
Clearly.
Oh, right, yeah, obviously.
So we gotta
We're
Yeah,
keep it to.
yeah.
Whoa, I swear.
Okay.
Okay, yo, bro, there's more
Dude.
to her than just, bro.
The plot.
There
Why-
is plot. There,
Why is she actually
they also got
plainest looking-
backstory. They also
She's
got
the plainest
backstory.
looking character I've ever seen.
plainest.
Yeah, she is.
I mean,
Yeah, bro.
but like, I guess in that anime it would probably be Riaz. Riaz is.
Oh.
Double from High School DxD, I see. Huh.
shut up.
Okay.
Okay, maybe. But like, also there's like the other. There's like smaller anime that I have waifus in. Like, bro, we just got that.
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
But it's only High School DxD apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, is that everyone? We got, and then of course we got Duho's Asuna. Like,
Wait. Toka.
Yeah,
Toga?
Toga. Yeah, dude.
Wait,
why can't
Duho,
I
I,
think
Duho, I didn't even know
TOGA.
you watched My
There's
Hero, bro. For real.
Huh?
No.
No,
Toga with a
TOGA.
G.
Toka from Tokyo
Uh,
Ghoul. That's the
Tokyo.
right one.
Oh, from Tokyo Ghoul.
This
Oh,
is
you
why I
mean
knew
Toga.
Duho. This is why I knew Doho.
Yes, that was my original. And then I watched Sword Art Online.
Grappling hook.
That's so
Do you think
weird that you would
SAO would
prefer
actually
the
get
girl
anime?
from Sword Art Online over the one from Tokyo Ghoul.
No, I don't. They're like on the same plane. I haven't been able to choose one.
Okay.
I know how you feel.
The only thing I know about Asuna is that her character gets severely compromised by Kirito's existence, but okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but like,
Also, the two are very different. Because Asuna is a more girly type of wifey girl, and then Toka is a lot more
male.
tomboy.
Fair.
I guess she does become a wife, but
Yeah, but like also Kirito's sister. Like,
damn.
come on.
Kirito's sister's got hella bust. But
Yeah, she should have
Come
became
on.
13 and she became.
What's your name?
double D.
Sugahara or something?
I don't think it works that way.
Yes.
Sugu, yeah.
We
Oh
can,
no, bro. You gotta say, best girl from Sword Art Online is Lisbeth.
No,
Come on. Yes, it's Lisbeth. It's Lisbeth.
I think that's make you to leave.
Which one is Elizabeth?
Two
Is she
segments.
the paralyzed girl?
Oh my god! Yeah, but how
I
about
think
Yui?
Yui is so
Really?
cute.
Oh, dude.
And she's actually useful.
Dude, that chick is literally 3 years old. Okay,
Like even
chill
though she
out.
dies like multiple times, like
Alright, hold up. I'm
She died
actually
multiple
leave.
times. Dude, spoilers, bro. Come on.
Yeah, okay. That's.
Even
I think
my
we're getting a bit too
Bye.
too hectic with the waifu
Okay.
thing. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Muddy has to leave. He must.
Body left.
Hentai!
He must.
No, let's go for personal top 3. I like that.
We're skipping hentai?
We can save that for the end. You know, it's a little
Okay,
tease.
but I don't know
Yeah,
anything about it.
special event.
I don't know what that is. So
Wait, what is? What?
I don't. It's the one that starts with H. I don't know. We can move that.
There's like a hen with a tie or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's.
It's a head with a tie.
Thai
I'm
food
just
or
imagining
something.
like a chicken wearing a suit.
I mean, that's pretty dapper. High key, like that's pretty dapper.
Honestly.
I'm just imagining Duho's profile picture with a chicken on the face, like instead of Krollo, it's
Oh, that-
a tie.
Okay. I guess let's get. You know, Ahmed's really doing the most out here. That's the facts. Like honestly,
It's just
I'm
there
gonna
to
get mad work.
Bro,
Yeah,
mad
just
weird.
there to look cool.
Yeah.
Grinding.
Look at him. Look at Stuart Little. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, let's get into our personal top threes.
We'll start with Gab. I think we go left to right.
Okay.
Everyone's got the
Left
same
to
order.
right. Oh, yeah.
Same
Okay.
order. Okay.
I only have top two that I've thought of,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Okay, go for it.
Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Like the whole series, not just Dragon Ball.
That's respectable.
Ah, okay. Not just like the one Dragon Ball thing, not even Z, you know.
Yeah. No, all of it. All of
Alright.
Oh yeah, it's, for me, I'd say number one, Boku no Hero. I haven't watched like the other top
Really?
eight you guys
Like,
have.
of all time?
I mean, like I've watched like a lot of anime, but like not like all those like really mainstream ones.
Oh, okay, fair. Fair.
So I can't say Naruto or any of those because I've never watched them.
Okay.
Yeah, so BNHA for my first, and then it'd be like a tie for second currently between Darling and Rise of the Shield Hero. Gonna be
it. Oh, yeah, he's due.
Damn.
Oh, Zero
Okay.
too. I totally forgot about
Okay.
Yeah, that means she ain't your wife.
I need to watch Darling, bro. I need me another pink-haired
Yes.
waifu, honestly.
Hey, Mocha.
Okay, and I'm down for next. So, okay. What's your third?
Oh, that's a third, yeah.
What's your third, Jack?
No, I said a tie, so it's like either one,
Oh,
like
okay, I
second or
get you.
third. Yeah, so
Okay.
3 total.
Okay.
Okay. Do
it. Naruto's like an OG, but it's not really that good compared to.
yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say that too. About
I don't
Naruto.
know. The Tokyo Ghoul anime is kind of trash compared to the manga, but I still gotta keep it up there.
Mm-hmm.
What in order, dude?
So
your number
probably
one?
number one, and then SAO.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
I don't know, man. There's so many ties. Like
Then just pick
That's
one of the
true.
ties.
Like, you can put a tie in there.
Darling is so good,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same
Okay.
time, fuck, man. I'll just go Darling, SAO, Tokyo Ghoul, tied in first
I'm
place.
surprised. I'm surprised you didn't put your lie in there.
I was going to, but I don't know. It's just too depressing, man.
I mean, Darling is too. What are you talking about?
No. Darling has
Okay.
like a happy ending if you like
Yeah.
actually look into it. Like
the very
if you
end.
like if you watch it 2 times over, you're like, damn, I actually understand more and like why this and this happened, and you're like, damn, it's actually happy.
Except it's better without the ending.
Okay, buddy.
I mean, like,
Whoa, Adonis,
I
why put
mean,
porn on your
like-
screen,
dude,
Adonis?
it wasn't me.
No.
It wasn't me.
wait, what was that?
Okay.
What was that?
Someone hacked into my account.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. Next
Oh.
up is Sam.
Wait, we didn't start with Adonis, bro. Well, sure, I'll just go then.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Just let him go
Okay,
last.
so number one anime of all time, it's got to be Neon
Straight
Genesis
away.
Evangelion. Okay,
Uh.
unmatched at the top, Evangelion. Number two, I'd say Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
Hunter, and number three,
What?
it's probably Naruto or My Hero.
Damn.
Like Naruto, not Shippuden, like part one Naruto.
Was part 1 better than part 2?
Oh yeah, it was
'Cause
miles.
I
better.
haven't watched, so I don't have an opinion on it.
I'm gonna say part one's the only one I watched, but like I've seen like all the like the Shippuden like openings. I think-
Shippuden. Shippuden.
Guys, I've never watched it, so like no judge.
All right, fair.
But like I think
Hold on.
like the first songs, like some of them are a lot more iconic.
Gotta give a shout out to Jack though for introducing me to My Hero. Like, what a G! It's honestly so good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Adonis, top three.
Oh, like, okay, so I have to go with like one of the first animes I got into, which was Hitman
Don't do
Reborn. So that I'll put that like 2. So I'll start off with the top. No, I say the first one would probably be Hitman Reborn, because that was like the one that really got me into it. And then number 2, probably Demon Slayer, because that Demon Slayer was fire. Like the
Because of
animation.
C.
That's true.
Because of
That's
C.
true.
It's because of C.
Not even. It was actually just a beautiful anime. It was well
was.
put
Alright.
together and
All right.
has so much
Alright.
potential even now. And 3, I can't think of my third, but if I had to put something for third, for a placeholder, or in high school host club, This is all you
Oh yeah.
was
Oh yeah.
was fire. Like I
Can
don't
Alright.
care how
support that. I can support that.
hell
Alright.
good. Hell good. Alright, alright. So
Alright,
No,
alright.
I got a different question. I got a different question than the
yeah.
board. Okay, what anime got you into anime? Like your first anime that like got you hooked?
Okay, fair. That's a good one.
Naruto for most of us, right?
Well, yeah, okay. Let's just ignore Naruto.
Yeah, ignore
'Cause
Naruto,
I watched
or
Naruto, but
Dragon
I didn't
Ball.
even know it was an anime. It was just a
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
At the time.
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched
Pokemon does not
Dragon
count
Ball. I
either.
didn't know it was
Pokemon
an
doesn't
anime.
count either.
Yeah.
We're
So,
not
what's
gonna
the
choose-
first actual anime that got you into anime that made you want to watch more anime?
Yeah.
Mm.
So let's start with Gab, like last time.
It was Attack on Titan.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
I watched Dragon Ball and One Punch Man before, but it didn't get me into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Alright.
I hate to say this, but the one that actually got me into anime was probably High School DxD. I hate saying
there's
it.
No hate.
Oh
There's
my.
no hate to that.
But
Oh my.
but you're in grade 7 once, so you know.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy that, bro.
okay.
God.
Alright, Duo.
Uh, since we're saying no Naruto, probably One Piece.
Oh
Because
Wow.
I watched all the I
I
used
didn't
to
know
watch
that.
all the movies.
Mm.
You watched
So-
the movies before the anime.
Yeah. Well, because
No.
it would air when I was in Korea. It would air on the like normal channels, right?
Mm.
So I watched that. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I downloaded all the movies, and that's how I got into anime. But
Were you confused? Like,
That's weird. I didn't actually know. I thought it'd be either like Tokyo Ghoul or Sao.
yeah, I thought it was Tokyo Ghoul, 100%.
I guess Tokyo Ghoul was right after.
Yeah, because when he was like Tiny Dog Ho, like, dude,
ah,
like he'd
Tiny
always be
Dog Ho.
talking about Tokyo Ghoul.
okay.
Sam?
Well, for me, My Hero, like, yeah,
Yeah,
My Hero.
makes sense.
You're welcome.
Makes sense.
I mean, like,
Check.
and it was such a letdown because like I finished on season 3, and there's no way I could just stop watching anime after that because it's such a cliffhanger. I need to watch more stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
Fill
yeah,
that gap.
and Ahmed is just mute. So
Mhm.
Adonis.
I like
Well, you already said it was Hitman Reborn.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
definitely. Well, no, I guess it would have been Orin High School Host Club because that's like the first initial anime, and I kept watching from there. So, yeah,
Okay.
rough
Okay.
start, but
So
I like
just
to
pick a
think
topic
that
then.
I like to think that Ahmed's actually talking.
I would actually love that.
That would have been amazing. Okay, this is a fun topic I chose. Shonen versus everything else. So of
Okay,
course,
well,
yeah.
I don't know much of everything else.
I mean, I mean,
Like the only
do.
two shows of the only one show of everything else I've watched is Evangelion, and since that's my best anime of all time, like it's kind of tough to say, right?
yeah.
Oh, and I
What
watched
genre? What genre is it?
I'm pretty sure. I guess it's seinen, right?
Is it really not?
I don't know what that is.
Well, that's the same thing pretty much.
Seinen is shonen, but older.
It
So Tokyo Ghoul would be seinen. 'cause
Not
it's a bit
not
more
older,
mature.
like more. Oh yeah,
Mature.
for older audience.
But
I
does
thought
shonen-
Evangelion was just mecha.
I don't think.
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
it's mecha too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a bunch,
Mecha, I
there's a
get,
bunch
that's
of
kind of a subgenre of shonen.
there's a bunch of genres when it comes to like. I'm pretty sure Evangelion. There's probably a ton of genres that go with it.
I'm pretty sure it's just mecha and then like apocalyptic or something. If that's a genre of anime,
Well, because the whole point of
Sorry.
it is Shinji
it's also
maturing,
yeah,
right?
it's also definitely psychological. No, it's not about Shinji maturing, but
Oh, really?
it's definitely psychological too.
Mm-hmm.
If that's also a genre of anime, but
Yeah,
It is.
definitely.
Psychological
Yeah.
for just.
But yeah, aside from that, most of the anime I've watched is shonen, so I've got to say shonen over that. Like I don't have much experience with other genres, so
Yeah.
That's true.
Sure, for sure.
like, does anyone here have other experience for other genres?
Well,
I know
Me?
Adonis definitely does. But
yeah,
Well, like a bunch
I
of like
kinda do.
yeah. I feel like Gab and Jack. I'm not sure too much about Duho, but I know for sure Jack does. Like, jeez.
I've watched like a lot of like animes, and like I'm gonna be honest, a lot of them weren't shonen. Like I don't go on like the shonen like genre and just find through like that. So like, I think like a lot of like the good ones that don't involve like shonen would be like supernatural horror. And you got the obviously action.
Romance. Don't.
Yeah, I don't watch too many romance, but the ones I do are pretty good. Like Your Lie is very good.
Um.
But like,
Mhm.
it's like a lot of shonens or have action, comedy, and all those like labels already in them, so it's hard to depict the difference
Mhm.
Yeah, fair.
because like all those already have shonen in it, so it's hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's understandable. But like, I guess it's just looking towards like the like Like, I guess for me, the only way to take it is to go romance. That you're like the genres under romance, like harem, ecchi, and all that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's why.
I mean, like those are the ones that
Well,
don't have
Adonis, you're pretty
shonen in it.
you're pretty well versed in that stuff.
Yeah.
but
So
I've only watched like We Never Learn,
yeah.
and I don't. Yeah.
A good
Oh, I don't
slice
want
of
to
life.
watch that one.
Really?
Oh yeah, you should watch that one.
It's good.
Should I?
It's good.
Yeah.
I know they have a second one.
Good in the second season. First season is okay.
Nah, bro. The first season, like, bro, I just was introduced to the purple hair girl. You know, she's adorable, man.
Oh yeah, the little purple hair girl.
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I just talked about the purple hair girl that many of you probably don't know, are lollies accepted?
Yes.
Depending on what age you are.
We're underage,
Well,
so it's
okay.
fine.
Yeah, like
For
for
us,
us.
it's
Okay,
But, like,
no. But what does lolly mean? Like how young is a
It's
lolly?
just
They,
somebody
like-
who's old that looks young. That's what it is.
No, not all
really?
it looks like. Someone that just
Uh-huh.
looks young. So it could be
Yeah.
a kid or it can be someone that actually looks young.
Okay, because the thing is, you could say, oh, we're underage, so it's fine. But if a lolly is 11 years old,
Yeah.
that becomes a
You
moral
know-
thing at that point. Like I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know if you
it
really feel
is.
comfortable with that stuff.
It's just a what's it called? I just
bro,
looked it up.
11. That's my favorite age.
I
Oh.
mean,
That's cool.
I don't think you want us to be saying this online. I don't
I-
know.
All right,
no,
this is
it says
going on
online either
YouTube.
way.
Shit.
This is
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of being recorded.
maybe
man.
maybe we
That's
should stop referring to each other by our actual names.
or bring up illegal topics like this.
hey,
Yeah.
it's
Not
not
illegal, bro.
illegal.
Okay, simply put, we're all underage, so it's all right if we talk about it.
Yeah, I'm 24.
Hey,
disclaimer.
underage.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
out of here. Get out of here.
No
You
matter
know,
what
I
age.
think we should just call each other by our like profile pics, except for Gab because I don't know what that is.
Barack Obama, what do you mean?
Just turn on your screen and wink, just whenever you want to refer to it.
I'm gonna call Jack. Bait.
Oh, thanks for saying my name. Thanks for saying my name.
Okay, but
Oh
it's
no,
fine,
Jack
because-
Pet 222.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? It's fine. It's fine if you have like a generic name like Sam, Jack, or Gab. But like if it's something specific like
Yeah.
like Crollo's name.
Yeah.
Oh,
How about let's just call that guy Sad.
Okay.
that guy.
Sad evolution.
Just
Sad evolution.
We just call him Donut. Come on, we call him Donut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We could call him Donut, but like his like thing.
Or
is sad.
Miluki.
Luki.
Miluki, hell yeah, we should call him Miluki. What else would we call him?
Of course. Okay.
Uh,
That should have been
Why
the
we
beginning
not
of
allowed to use-
everything.
OG
That definitely
Thick
could have been
Boy.
the beginning.
But whatever. Then we got Stuart Little, of course. You know, we're gonna reference him a lot.
All
you
my
gotta call him
homies
Lil-
hate
No,
Stuart
listen,
Little.
you gotta call him Lil Stewie. Come on, he's black.
Lil
He's Lil Stewie.
Stewie. Alright,
Lil Stewie.
so I brought up the topic of ecchi. So I guess this question kind of like correlates with that. Does fan service add to the plot? And is there a possibility for too much fan service?
Oh, definitely. Like,
Well,
definitely.
yeah, the existence
Yeah.
of high school DD, doesn't it?
Like,
I don't think that was too much. In my opinion, I don't think it was too much.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
People they
okay,
made High School DxD to just be fan service.
I
Like
think
that's the purpose of that anime.
Yeah.
Plot.
But
But like,
What
there's
are you
like,
talking about? Fill the
The-
plot.
oh yeah,
Dude, the,
a lot of plot and backstory. But like, when it comes
Yeah.
to the action, there's barely any.
the action's pretty. Is all. It's okay.
They made the guy
The
overpowered if he
physics
touched
are
it.
nice.
the physics.
Gravity is very nice.
Someone got a doctor's degree in physics. Whoever made that anime.
Honestly, it was the only reason why I even took physics, man. Like, I just wanted to understand what was going on.
Does it work? Does it work that way?
I still don't know.
I didn't pass physics yet, so you never know.
I definitely, for the question of does fan service add to the plot, I definitely think it could, depending on how it's used. Like if
Yeah.
it's like I don't know, if over sexualization or the body is some sort of metaphor in the show, then yeah, definitely it could add to the plot. But if it's just fan service for the female character looking hot in this one scene, no,
But like some
like how
people
would that
like
add to the
that.
plot?
Like some people just like
I
that.
think-
Like
Okay, but
a
then
lot
that
of
adds to
ad,
your enjoyment of the anime,
Yeah,
but not to the
sure.
plot itself, right?
it just gets you to want to watch more.
Yeah, and I really don't understand that because you could just, you know, watch
Yeah.
that.
Just like watch like that hentai. Or, like,
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
like
that's stuff.
then you got to go out of your way to like find one.
it really is just hentai with plot. That's what those animes are. And like there's also like there's like that bridge that goes from either it's anime or it's like hentai. And
Alright.
yeah, so I'm not going to go into that, but like yeah, I feel like there are some animes that take fan
Take it
service
too far?
Like, dude, I couldn't watch the Testament anime or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, Devil No
I
Testament.
also heard from you guys that Kakegurui was full of fan service.
No,
She
like
liked
that one
it.
was fine. That's fine.
It's just
Oh,
her.
it's
It's just
barely
her
any.
orgasming.
Yeah.
Wait, Kakegurui.
Well, okay,
Bad.
then how do you explain, Heaven's Arena arc, Hunter x Hunter? It's just Hisoka orgasming, dude. That's
Yeah,
the whole
it's
arc.
not bad.
That added to the
It's
plot.
not
That's
bad.
his characteristic, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's his whole. Like that's his whole point of following Gon.
Yeah, it's
Just
to
cheetah.
get shut off.
Come
Come.
Come to Gon.
Unison of
to
code.
Gon.
Come to Gon. I mean, anyways. So, okay, this was a topic that was brought up beforehand while we were watching Hunter. Are there some animes that either went too long or some animes that we wish went longer preferred to other anime?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
easy ones I could say.
like something like One Piece and, Naruto.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason Naruto was 700 episodes was because so many of them were filler.
Filler.
Yeah.
But
Like-
even so, like arcs like the war arc, they definitely went on for way too long. And yeah, but as in like even a lengthy series like Naruto, I don't know much about One Piece, so I can't talk about it. But like even a lengthy series like Naruto, I think definitely it could have been cut shorter, but its length didn't it wasn't too long. Like I think there was just a very complex things to discover about the anime, so it needed to take that time. Right?
Yeah. Like I think they should have shortened Darling in France
Mm.
because
Whoa.
Falling in a
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
everyone
oh,
says that.
I love
Like,
fans, bro.
no, I love it too. Cause like if you watch, the more times you like watch, it, the more understanding you are. Cause like it's kind of like they have a lot of like secrets that they like point to. But like,
okay.
but like
Hidden meanings.
I'm
I'll
actually
be
really
honest,
warming up
if-
to the idea of watching Darling now that
if-
they keep talking
if
about it.
they got to like I think it's like the 14th episode where they like finished their like
Oh,
big arc. I think it was 14th or 13th. So it wasn't 12. If they took a little small break there and like got more story developed, then like not gonna spoil it, so I'm not gonna say it. But if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about.
Ah,
okay.
So like them they put more time into that, so they have a better outcome.
wait, wouldn't that be that you wanted the show to be longer then?
Yeah,
If you wanted them to put
You
more
were
time
just talking
into
about it
something?
being shorter.
Well,
Yeah.
shorten, yeah, I guess maybe do a split so you can actually put more detail in it.
Hmm
Say that.
Because like, for me, I think an anime something like Evangelion, it's way too short for the amount of like complex concepts it tries to
Mhm.
like talk about.
Throw at you.
That's why they have to make like fucking 4 whole movies afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's not just about our anime too long. It's also like
Mhm.
some are too short.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ones that aren't even complete, like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. Apparently that ends like in the middle of an arc, right? Like,
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
It left you on a cliffhanger. Gotta love it.
hey,
Yeah.
we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, sure.
Very
sure.
slowly, very slowly.
Of course.
We just
Um,
have to.
My guy Togashi is just like he just didn't do any. He just not.
He's too focused on his sick mother or himself
Okay,
being
well,
sick.
okay. If he has a sick mother or if he's sick, then I can't blame.
I'm
him
pretty
for
sure
that.
he is sick. That's why it's taking
Okay, well,
forever.
shit.
But
Yeah,
at
I'm sorry.
Okay, just going back quickly to when Sam was talking about Naruto and how it was like, were you saying that was too long or?
I was saying that I think it could have been shortened, but it like the length of episodes was like
Mhm.
it was justified considering the amount of stuff it tries to cover.
Yeah, and like that's the thing. Like when we're comparing like the length of anime, it's like it depends how the creators actually like take it, because there's animes like Naruto or versus Bleach. Bleach was a long anime and had fillers just like Naruto, but like obviously Bleach turned out differently compared to Naruto. Like there was more, there's still hype till this day about Naruto and Bleach, but Naruto just kept that constant hype, while Bleach kind of faded almost.
Yeah, well, because they didn't make any more episodes of Bleach after a while, didn't they? Like Naruto only ended in 2016, even though it ran since
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
early 2000s.
but with that, the reason why Bleach was stopped in the first place was because there was too many fillers.
Oh, really? Okay,
Mhm.
that's interesting. I didn't
And
know
with
that.
Naruto also apparently having a ton of fillers, uh,
Not apparently, dude. It definitely has a fuck ton of
yeah,
filler.
yeah,
Holy
and so
shit.
it just like I guess one just worked out better than the other. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Although I
One
don't know much
stayed
about Bleach.
mainstream.
Yeah, I see it. I mean,
okay.
it's kind of tough to keep your anime mainstream when it's named after cleaning product, but
That's true. That's true. Sooner or later, people will start drinking it, wanting to gain the
I was
superpower.
about to say.
yeah.
You know, that's something that Donnie said, right? Donald, like Trump.
Oh
He's
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
inject yourself
he's
with
like,
bleach, bro. You'd
he's
be
like,
immune to
drink some
corona.
bleach and get rid of it. Get rid of that
Mm.
corona.
yeah.
It's like drinking Coke after your McDonald's to help it digest the food.
Oh true. Well, that's just Duho, are you okay, man?
McMushlag?
Make mush.
Yo.
McDee's?
Um. Okay. We got another topic here about seasonal anime. Like, is there any anime you guys are waiting for, or like know that's coming out?
Yes, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
The movie does seem very promising. Did you see the trailer
It
for
does.
it?
It looks good. It looked good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm very excited for the Infinity Train arc or whatever that was.
Yeah, it is Infinity Train. I'm waiting for them to finally make One Punch Man 3.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Even with all the backlash from
Oh,
It wasn't that bad
Terrible.
though.
no, watch it. Like if you compare it to the original animation and like that form of comedy, like, it was shit. But it's kind of like, remember like It Chapter 1 versus Chapter 2.
Mm.
Chapter 2 is fine, but if you compare it to the first, it sucked. So
Mm.
like that's the same situation for One Punch Man.
Okay.
Okay. Are we talking about which anime we really want to see another season for?
Well, no. Like,
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess yeah, sure. I was just talking about like seasonal anime, but yeah.
I know it. I know it. I know
Like,
what
what
you're gonna
about
say.
seasonal one? And what about seasonal anime?
Like just like
Ones you know that are coming.
yeah, like are you
Hunter.
anticipating anything? Well, I guess we can go
Hunter.
Like,
Hunter,
Love is
no.
Everyone's waiting for Hunter.
Like
Okay, I'm
Love
gonna
is
be real
War,
with you.
people are very
I really want more and more My Hero. Like, dude, you can't
Oh, yeah,
just stop after season 4 was lit. It was so good that like you just need more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
true.
like because I've also heard from some of the manga readers that after the school festival arc, things start picking up. Like it's kind of like the Chimera Ant arc in
Oh
Hunter
my
x Hunter
God.
as it follows
Mhm.
along.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I just shit, man. I
Yeah.
can't wait another year for this, bro. I can't.
Hey! Look at the Look at the Hunter people, man. They've been waiting all their
Hunter
lives
people
for
wait, like,
this, bro.
straight up decade.
Bro, they probably have a kid as old as Hunter. Like, but yeah.
As old as gone.
Yes.
I mean, like something anticipated.
12.
Boku no Hero's second movie, Heroes Rising. That's gonna be dope.
Okay, but like Heroes Rising happens in the middle of an arc that isn't even covered by the anime.
That's true.
So
Oh,
like yeah.
honestly, that's one of the
Which
worst
part?
things about like some animes. The next season they just expect you, or like movie in your case, they just expect you to know something that hasn't been in the anime but the manga. I'm kind of targeting Tokyo Ghoul right now, but like fuck Tokyo Ghoul, man. You had to read the manga to get into the
Oh,
next
yeah.
season.
No.
Yeah,
You
yes,
did
no,
not.
no, season 3 and season 4, you to read 100 pages in the manga in just to understand a little bit of it.
Okay, but it's worth it.
Okay,
Is it
that,
though?
that's still
I
my
think I'd
point.
rather. I think I'd rather just read the manga, not like watch the
Actually, yeah.
anime. Like
Don't
that'd
watch
be
the
a lot.
anime.
Yeah, exactly.
The first
Okay,
season's really well made.
Oh yeah,
actually, then
first season's
you know
real.
what?
Then
That
second,
brings
it
up a good
gets
topic,
going off.
actually, of manga versus anime.
Oh
Which would you
yes.
prefer? Like,
No. Like for I think some anime for manga, they went above and beyond converting manga and anime. There's only some. And,
yeah,
like
like
some.
My Hero Academia.
But like some, they completely cut off some of the information from the manga. Like they ruin the anime because they didn't do how the manga was written. For example, Rosary Vampire, completely different anime and manga, but same name and same characters.
Mhm.
I
Was
heard
the
they
Ah,
completely ruined Berserk when they try to make it into an anime.
I mean, Berserk is still like a relatively good anime, but like the manga is just said to be
yeah,
a lot
exactly. I
better.
was gonna bring up Berserk as well. Like, it's the prime example of how, like, oh, you should definitely read manga over the anime
Hmm.
because it's like Berserk the anime is like so. Sorry, the Berserk the manga is so legendary, but then you don't
Yeah.
really hear a lot of people talk about Berserk the anime.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, and I actually brought this up with Miluki before we had this
Oh,
podcast,
I'm so
where there's a lot of examples of manga converted into anime, and then you can do that back and forwards comparison, like, oh, what does the anime do to the manga?
Mhm.
But then there's a series like Evangelion, which was originally an anime and they converted it into a manga, and then you can see like back and forth. Well, first you watch the anime, then how does the manga stack up? And in my opinion, anyways, the Evangelion manga doesn't even come close to the anime. Right?
Mhm.
So I personally don't see how uh, a manga is better than an anime adaptation unless they really, really fuck up somehow in the anime. Like, they leave out massive chunks of information or something like that.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite mangas.
What's your favorite manga?
Rosary Vampire, god tier, god tier.
Did they really
Yeah,
butcher it compared to the
Oh,
manga?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's got to be some serious butchery if the anime isn't better than the manga, in my opinion.
Like
Oh no,
the
no, like
anime was okay. Like I watched it twice, like full
oh,
all the way through. But like,
compared to the manga, Rosary Vampire, the anime sucked so much.
Because the thing
Like
is, like,
the whole entire second season's BS
oh, is
on
it
the
off the
because the
anime.
thing
net?
is, with anime, you get the addition of like
Mhm.
sound and movement and like
Yeah,
Mhm.
more
Okay, but
colors.
that being said, most people like books better than movies,
Okay, I
even
was
outside
talking
of
about
anime, right?
I've always
Mhm.
talked about this with Miluki too, but like the difference between a book and a manga is that when you're reading through a book, I personally would prefer reading a book over watching a movie because you get the freedom of imagination and you get to imagine your own vivid images and you get to imagine motion and you get to imagine sound and everything. But when it comes to manga, you don't imagine anything. Like the images are presented to you already, so you just have to take the artist's like
Take.
imagery and you just have to see it,
Mhm.
right?
but if they're a
But
good
then, but
artist,
these
then
things that you see are still images. So as you see them, they don't move.
oh no,
So
no,
you
no,
can't like
you could see it. Like if you get like into the manga, you see it moving.
Mhm.
yeah, of course, of course, right.
Just
That's why comics are so good. But like, and manga is comics. But like, it movement that you have to see through manga when you compare it to the anime, I don't think it's just as fluid. Like it's not it's like an active viewing process rather than a passive one. So you're
Yeah,
not
true.
presented with the entertainment. You have to make the entertainment yourself, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true.
I guess it's just up to you which ones you prefer, but I prefer anime.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
why I don't want to go ahead and read the My Hero manga, even though it would definitely be helpful in terms of like now
Especially.
then I would get to watch the movie, right?
Mhm.
Uh, maybe, but like
I just prefer the anime so much more.
I was told that the manga is like nearly identical, or if they say the anime
Oh
is just
yeah,
a lot better because it has a lot more
because
detail.
I read a lot of the manga chapters for My Hero Academia up until the end, but never after.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know how you guys feel about it, but like if I know that this manga will get a anime adaptation or like for another season, I just feel like it's easier to wait that year or so for that anime to come out than taking the time out of my day to read the manga. I don't know. I just feel like it would be weird if I read it and then like saw how they portrayed it in an anime.
Yeah, that's the same for like My Hero. I have like the same thought for that.
Hmm. Of course, that's me.
I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, especially like the worst is like let's say you did read a manga and then you get disappointed from the anime. That's like
Mhm.
I wasted some amount of time.
Exactly.
Okay. I think we have a few more topics here. Anime music or like I openings. Well, we'll say openings and
Openings.
endings.
Okay, fair. Like, what
Um,
about them?
so like I don't know. Do you think they could ever be taken as like music, like not just like opening and
Yeah,
ending, but like as
Oh yeah, of
music?
course.
it's literally just normal music in Japan.
But do you
Yeah.
think they could like? So in Japan, I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but like, do they actually use it as like radio music? I guess.
Yes,
Well, yeah, I'm assuming if you heard like Silhouette over the radio, you wouldn't like some people
they're
wouldn't
real
immediately
bands.
associate it
Hmm.
um
I think there'd
with
be a radio
Naruto.
station like made just in that case.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
And
maybe.
in terms of like, okay, let's say you have an anime you really like and you listen to the opening, right? Do you listen to it because it reminds you of the anime or because,
You like the song.
you like the
Yeah.
song? Or is it both? You like the song because of the anime or you like the song or you like the song on its own?
Hmm.
Right? Like when you listen to the song, what kind of imagery comes to your mind? Is it directly from the anime or is it something else?
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Hmm. Well,
I love these answers. I love these
I
answers,
mean,
bro.
yeah. Perfect. Like Ahmed's answers are really what's hitting me. I'm still
Shit, dude, shit's hitting different. Shit is hitting different.
honestly getting down. So like best anime milk. So like.
Oh yes, that's a good one. I'm gonna
Best
be
anime
honest.
milk.
I'm waiting for this question.
Yeah, you've
I'm gonna
been
be honest.
waiting, bro.
Have you guys watched that hentai?
Okay, well, no, at this point, let's just get into it. Like, it's been like what an
Oh
hour.
god.
We should
Yeah,
at
but
least
like,
touch on this topic for.
Oh no. Wait, we're
yeah,
already an hour in.
Yeah, it's been a solid hour.
Bro.
that's mad.
Yeah, right. Time flies, bro.
Mad.
Guess
Time
that's
flies when you're talking about anime.
yeah. Now let's talk
Yeah,
about
oh god.
hentai. Another 2 hours
It's
gonna
crazy
pass.
that like I feel like for all the topics that we talked about, it was also surface level. Like you could have talked a lot more
Oh
about them.
yeah, we could.
But like,
I mean that like the only reason why that happened was because we had a list of questions written
yeah,
down instead
that's
of
fair.
one in-depth one.
Mm-hmm. Like,
That's fair. That's
we
fair.
could obviously go in depth with like most of these. Oops. We could obviously go in depth with most of these, but like also like at least for me, it's like oh why would any of that matter? Like type thing. Like it's almost like fear of like nobody's really gonna care too much, but like whatever.
Well, I mean, the reason we're
If
hosting
you
this
don't,
podcast in the first place is for you to talk about it. Like,
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah,
care, then you wouldn't be here.
we want to get our opinion and
that's
like
true. That's
known.
true. That's true. I guess it's just like
Fear of God.
bro, shoot.
So, what's your favorite horror anime?
You're gonna
Horror
say like another, right?
Yeah, another
is
is
horror
definitely
is
one of the.
wait is another
I didn't.
horror?
Oh yeah, another is horror. Have you watched it?
I mean I
I
don't
heard.
know. Okay,
I don't know about you. I haven't watched a single horror anime. I didn't even know it existed. So
I haven't
Some of
watched
them are
it.
really good. Some of them are just like psychological horror, so it
Mhm.
makes you think.
yeah,
Those
something
ones
like
are cool.
Doki Doki. That's like horror.
Doki Doki literature. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's yeah.
That's like horror, definitely.
I think I like horror. I'm guessing horror just means like blood and like gruesome like stuff, right?
No, it can be like ghosts
No.
and shit. Like, have
Yeah.
you like? It
Like
doesn't have to be gore,
like
honest.
monsters, dude. Like Monster Musume, like that was pretty scary. Like
Monster Musume was scary. Shit, man,
yeah.
There for the wrong
that,
reason.
that man, that shit is scary.
Oh, you thought it was a horror? Well, you're there for a wrong reason. But
Yeah,
yeah,
wait. Did you just die?
that was
I've been gaming. I gotta be.
Oh, okay.
no,
Okay.
Jack's mic's dying though.
What do you want from my?
Jeez,
Ah.
Jack.
Yeah, you
Somebody
need
is
to.
dead.
Yeah, Marty's been dead. Okay. Well, like if we don't want to go into
She
a
got
hentai
dry.
topic, I'm totally fine with that. Like,
Cause I
Okay,
know
how
why.
many people here are actually well versed in that stuff? Because I'm
I'm
not. So
yeah, me neither.
In what?
Hentai?
Sorry?
I only
In
know that
hentai?
one we once watched at like
Itadaki
Krollo's
Sekai.
house, like Itadeki. Yeah,
Oh, is that the one with the
definitely
vampire succubus?
Yeah.
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 That's
that
just
one.
infamous though. That's just like
No,
known.
Yeah.
everyone knows
Yeah, it's
that.
like a meme.
Oh,
I think that's
have
why
you
we
guys
watched
ever
it.
watched Emergence?
Yes.
No, I
Not
haven't.
watched Red. Red
Yes.
Emergence.
Oh, I don't
Is that a-
read, dude. Still.
That's
Has-
that's the
has
number
that-
one. It's the
Has
number
that
one.
has that changed you? Like
Is that an
like
anime or a
that
hentai?
no. It's like I don't know what you call it. It's just
Is that the one
like
with the girl with the glasses?
yeah,
Oh,
and
It's
it's
a
like
normal high school girl who's innocent and then gets fucked up at the
she wants to
end.
be popular. She
Yo,
wants to be
come
popular.
on now. If it's such a
Oh,
good
is that
anime,
like the really
don't be spoiling it.
supposedly fucked
Yeah,
up one?
like everyone knows the girl. Everyone. Knows
Yeah, everyone knows.
Everyone knows, but you don't. A lot of people don't know the story,
Yeah.
Wait, what
which
girl?
is very messed up.
Oh.
You-
What's this here?
Is this- Hang on a second.
Wait,
is
just
this
search up
an-
Emergence. Just search up
I'm
Emergence.
gonna turn off my
Or
stream real quick.
what?
Oh well, I can't search it up. Someone search it up and then like turn on stream because I can't.
Emergence what though? Emergence
It's
what?
just emergence.
Put N hentai Emergence.
Okay.
Does anyone know the
Okay, I
numbers
got you.
still?
No, it's
Yeah,
like
do you have the
1/7
numbers?
something. No, just
Okay, I'm just search up Emergence.
Damn, sounds.
Emergence is
Mark-
popular.
Mark-
It'll come
Mark-
up.
Mark knows the
no,
numbers for sure.
Dude,
It's like 1/7
literally
something.
JoJo.
No, it's not.
It's JoJo.
It's
No.
not.
See
I
what?
looked up Emergence on Hentai.
Oh, no.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay, let me
No,
hear.
no. Search up Metamorphosis.
Oh, yeah,
Metamorphosis.
that's the actual
Oh.
name.
Yeah.
That's not a That's not a very I'm not.
specific.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, quickly stream.
I've only seen like.
Oh, yeah, share screen, dude. Share your screen.
I'm not sharing my screen though.
We'll read it together. We'll read it together.
Okay. Of course, like.
Are we actually gonna read it
No,
together?
this is going on YouTube. Let's not do that
Dude.
now.
Dude,
Yeah,
literature
exactly.
club.
That's what I thought.
Literature club.
Literally.
The actual
Okie dokie.
literature club.
we all get a character and we all get to read it.
Wait, 225 pages?
Oh yeah, it's so long, but it's so messed up. Like, it's horrible. Like I got to page 40 and I wish it was done.
Oh my god, look at all these tags. You got
Oh, I think I've actually seen. There's
oh
a
my
lot
God.
of tags on it. There's like 50, 40 tags.
Is there?
blackmail. What the fuck?
Wait, that's
It's-
a typical one. That's
It's corrupt. It is corrupt.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It looks. Yeah. It's like what? It's hentai. So like, come on.
If it's called Metamorphosis, I'm not really looking forward. But you know what? The way you guys talk about it, it seems like it's a
Wait,
staple.
what
piece
is
of culture.
BBM? What is BBM?
BVM?
Okay.
That's true.
Let's use our.
I wanna-
let's
I
use
know,
our
I want-
big
I wanna-
black- fuck.
I
Big
searched up
baby mama.
metamorph. Is it? I don't think so.
You haven't
No,
talked this whole
Big
time.
baby mama. Big baby mama.
Oh my, it's all made, yo.
Oh, the first word you said in this was big baby mama.
How the
Yeah.
hell do you know that? How do you know? Okay, that's so messed up.
Well, go on, fam. What you saying, bro?
The only thing you said this whole time is just a porn, like known thing for porn.
Okay, guys, let's get back into it. Metamorphosis, the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form.
Okay, come on now.
Oh.
Don't even. Okay, are we gonna keep? Is there anything else to talk about in here?
I feel like that's a good way to end off the first episode.
Yeah, guys. Thank you for
Yeah,
listening
alright.
today. That was sick discussions.
Yeah.
I think Stuart Little should like end this.
Yeah. Let's.
This,
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Everyone mute. Everyone.
All right. So, thank you for tuning in, boys and girls. This is the first of many hot podcast episodes to come. I think we covered anime real nice today. Got some real good discussions in here. Developed some real nice opinions. Send us some topics. Send us some pictures. Drop a like on it. Drop a subscribe. Yeah, and stay tuned for the next one because we ain't stopping. Gonna keep dropping these podcast episodes. Also, drop a link or don't drop a link. Drop a suggestions for podcast names because that would be pretty sick. Did we already talk about that?
No,
podcast
but
names?
I think that was beautifully done. Very well done outro.
Thank you.
I
Thank
fucked
I
with
like
that.
that. I like that. I like
Thank
that.
you. All right, that's us.
All right.
Peace.